Hi, Mr. Larry Gillen. How are you?
I'm well, good to meet you.
Yeah, me also too.
I've been looking forward to this.
Yeah, me too.
And let's sit down, let's talk.
All right.
Great. Walter, I want you to know that when your music was sent to me in the United States, I wasn't sure at first. And I listened to it. Immediately, I loved your music and what you've done.
Thank you.
It's very, very creative. Elvis's music will live on.
Yeah. Always.
Everybody imitates Elvis.
Yeah.
But what you have done is a new twist, a new understanding, and it's so creative. And to me, it's a fusion of your special music and Elvis's combined. It's very rich and very meaningful. I think people are going to love it.
I hope so.
I played it several times, not just once.
Okay.
Because I liked it.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
So I just wanted you to know my response, because I'm very critical when it comes to Elvis. I have seen more people imitating his music and doing various variations. And so when I listened to yours, it had a new depth to it.
Yeah.
And I think people are going to take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should be nice.
So I wish you luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
It's for me an honor to sit with you, with the best friend of Elvis, his mentor, and his hairdresser. But
hairdresser a lot.
You've been to Holland. I buy you a little present from Holland.
Oh, really?
Because we have some things in Holland, you know, the tulips and the wooden shoes. This for you.
Oh, well, thank
a little
you
present
so
from Holland.
much.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. You know, I come over every so often to the Netherlands, and I speak to the Elvis fans, and I've been on television and radio. So I'm very appreciative.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Now, I want to tell you one other thing. Elvis never left America to perform.
No.
His big desire, he said, I want to go to Europe. I've got to get there. And of course, you know, his manager was from the Netherlands.
From the Netherlands, from Breda,
From
Breda. Yeah.
And Elvis said, I wonder what my fans would think of me there, because I don't go there. The Beatles come to America, the Rolling Stones, all the groups. I want to go to Europe, so badly.
Yeah.
Of course, it never happened, but he would have gone. And
no, but why? Because the colonel doesn't have a passport?
No, he didn't have it. We didn't know this.
No.
We didn't know that the colonel was from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
We didn't know his real name.
Oh, okay.
Pronounce his real name.
Yeah.
You pronounce it.
Dirk van... What, the real... Dirk van Kuik.
Yes.
Yeah.
We didn't know that. Elvis didn't know that. We thought he was an American.
Yeah.
We knew he wasn't a colonel.
No.
We knew that was a makeup.
Yeah.
You know. And as it turns out, the colonel did not have a passport to leave America.
No.
And he wouldn't leave America without Elvis.
No, okay.
So that was the reason. And Elvis used to say, why? There's got to be something to it. There's something fishy about this. I smell something. I don't know what it is. Yeah. I never found out.
But in 1974, Elvis had a break with the colonel?
Well, he was going to.
Yeah.
And he said he wanted a new manager. But the colonel talked him back into it.
Yeah. But why? Because Elvis,
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because Elvis couldn't say no to people.
No, okay.
And he felt obligated. The colonel was a genius.
Yeah.
And he launched the greatest career in the history of entertainment.
Okay.
But Elvis felt, in later years, the colonel lost it. He felt that he could have been a great actor, and he could have. Everyone knows it.
Yeah.
And he kept saying to Colonel Parker, get me a movie.
Yeah.
Put me in a dramatic role where I can show everyone.
Yeah, he has to play in Star is Born with Barbara Streisand.
Exactly, he could have done it.
Yeah.
The colonel didn't do it.
No.
And Elvis got to a point in 1977, the year he died, he said, that's it, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm through with the colonel.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'm going to stop singing for, a year? I'm going to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
You and I are going to go with
Yeah.
2 other people. I'm going to relax. I'm going to rejuvenate myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to come back to Hollywood and make a movie
Make a
as
good
an
movie.
actor.
Yeah.
But not with Colonel Parker.
Okay.
And I'm going to let him know in September. Elvis died in August.
Yeah, in August, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a story.
Yeah, quite a story.
Elvis's career, it was so magnificent.
Yeah.
No one to this day has sold more records and albums, and no one ever will, because every year he sells several million.
Yeah.
And this will go on. And look at this new album that's coming out,
Yeah.
If I Can Dream. In fact, that's the name of my book.
Yeah, yeah.
If I Can
Yeah.
Dream. But that's the name of his new orchestrated
Yeah, with the
music.
London Philharmonic, yeah.
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 It should be nice also.
Yes,
yeah.
I met the producers last night.
Okay.
And they came over here.
Yeah.
And very nice guys, and it'll probably do very well.
Yeah.
Right.
And the museum and also in London is very nice. You been there?
London?
In London they have in the O2 there's a very big
I was there yesterday.
Okay.
And I couldn't believe it.
No, so many
Because
stuff.
everything I saw,
Yeah.
I used to live with every day.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something interesting. In one of the rooms was Elvis's pink Cadillac, the famous pink Cadillac.
Yeah.
When I was with Elvis in the 60s, not in the 70s, I had another car then, but in the 60s, that pink Cadillac I drove every day. It was my car.
Okay.
And now it's in a museum.
Yeah.
So it was kind of strange.
Yeah.
But all the posters and his books and his jewelry, it was fantastic. O2 is great.
Yeah.
And I understand a couple 100,000 people have already been there.
Mm-hmm.
They thought originally maybe 100,000. They exceeded it.
Yeah.
And now it's going to go to Japan, various countries in Europe. It's going to go around the world for years to come.
Yeah. So the legend of Elvis still lives on.
The legend and the myth of Elvis Presley will live on.
Yeah.
Yes.
And when you're sitting with Elvis, just like we're sitting just now.
Just like this, yeah.
The music Elvis, what kind of music? I've been to Graceland, so I see the records from Mario Alonso, Dean Martin.
He loved Mario Alonso.
Yeah.
Loved him. Dean Martin.
Yeah.
Elvis liked all
the great voices.
All sorts of music.
Yeah.
Loved gospel. That's what he grew up in the church. Rock and roll, rockabilly, love songs, country and western. Mm-hmm. Songs from Italian, Spanish. Yeah. Didn't matter to Elvis.
Okay.
If it was great music, Elvis loved it. He loved it.
And I'm a big fan of Elvis. When I was 3-4 years old, my mother had the record, so every day I heard Elvis.
Yes.
But at Elvis, he had also a singer he loved the most, Dean Martin.
He loved Dean Martin very, very much, and as I mentioned, Mario
Alonso,
he loved Ella Hibbler. I don't know if you know who he is.
No.
John Gary. Yeah. There's a lot. Elvis liked great singers.
Yeah, great singers.
And Elvis was great. He had a semi-operatic range. And what was interesting, Walter, towards the end of Elvis's life, his health was going downhill. Yeah. It was. But his voice deepened and was more resonant.
Yeah, fuller.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
It got better and better. But his soul came through.
Yeah.
And I'm giving a talk tomorrow, and I'm going to talk about when the Beatles came to meet Elvis. And I'm sorry you're not going to be here. I understand you're going back.
Yeah, we're going back to Holland, yeah.
Elvis appreciated their music.
Yeah, also.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I give you the CD because this is the real one with...
beautiful. Now and then.
Now and then, a fool such as I.
That's a good title.
Yeah.
I like that. People are beautiful.
The young people that doesn't know Elvis, maybe they can know Elvis with this.
Absolutely.
And then after they can listen to Elvis. Right. So that is, and we make it a little bit jazzy and I hope that you like.
Yeah, I loved it.
You heard 5, 6 songs, and we have now 12 songs, and all songs my mother, when she was 50, she died. She passed away with a fire in the house.
Oh my God.
And I got her on the telephone that night, and she turned on the record player, "Welcome to My World." So that's why we put "Welcome to My World" on the record. So I have to sing it last week, and so I have to,
You must get very emotional.
Yeah. Every time when I hear it, but I said, yeah, that's the song of my mother. I must do "Welcome to
How
My
long
World."
ago did this happen?
20 years ago. So she was 50 years old.
It could have happened 50 years ago.
Yeah.
Yesterday. It
It
remains in your heart.
Yeah,
you know?
always,
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
And like Elvis, loved his mother.
Yeah.
She was the light of his life.
Yeah.
And what happened was, Elvis came from such a poverty-stricken background.
Yeah.
They had nothing. He wasn't even born in a hospital. He was born at home.
At home, yeah.
They didn't have light bulbs,
No.
electricity.
No.
They didn't have telephones in that house. They couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
They didn't even have running water with faucets.
Okay.
There was a well outside.
Yeah. So they go with
They couldn't even go to the bathroom in the house. They had what's called an outhouse.
Okay.
So he came from such poverty.
Yeah.
His whole dream was to become a star and to make it. And it happened so quickly.
Yeah.
He was 21 years old
Yeah.
and he became
It's
the
going
biggest
so fast, yeah.
legend of all time.
Mm-hmm.
2 years later, his mother dies. Shockingly,
Yeah.
out of nowhere, she dies. And he said, I made it for my mother.
Yeah.
And he bought Graceland for his mother. He bought the pink Cadillac for his mother.
Yeah.
He bought her fur coat and jewelry. Thank God he was able to do that.
Yeah.
But she was taken from him. She was only 46.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you know what that's like.
Yeah. I know it's
But
it's
you
awesome.
know, great artists become great because of their pain,
Yeah.
what they go through. And that's why people relate to them. That's why people are going to relate to you.
Yeah.
And to this,
Yeah.
Walter.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm very proud of it.
You should be.
I always told my mother I make a record with only Elvis songs, but on my way. So
Yeah.
that is now and then.